What's up, everybody? I'm hoping y'all okay, the best you can be. I'm going straight into it. We've all been seeing what's been happening all weekend. First and foremost, I'm not a journalist. I don't work for any news stations, any of that shit. I'm a normal, everyday citizen just trying to live his life the best he can. And we're at a time where it's really time to put up or shut up, okay? Between the woman who killed her autistic child and lied and said 2 black men did it. I saw the video. They was by the lake or whatever. She shoved him in and then tried to fake like she was all frantic and scared. Went and got somebody else, but somebody was recording her ass the whole time. We get lied on, and at times it can cost us our freedom. It can cost us our life. And people sit back with a straight face and a clear conscience and try to justify the shit or make excuses for the shit. We are not the only people in the world having problems. I know that. But some of these problems that black folks is having, I don't give a damn if you lighter or darker shade, we black, okay? We black at the end of the day. It's costing us our life. As you can see with Miss Breonna Taylor, rest in peace. You could be at home sleep and not even see the shit coming. So, you know, folks pray, they quote Bible verses and scriptures, they sit in church, we march, we protest, and at times we protest, we're unarmed. We ain't out to hurt nobody. We just want our loved ones, our family, our friends. We want justice, right? We're supposed to be America, the land of the free and home of the brave, right? But why is it every time something like this happens, there's always somebody who wants to say, well, what about black on black crime? Or what about the poverty, blah, 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 blah. They always try to deflect. Do I like seeing anybody die? No. Do I love my own people killing each other? Hell no. But that seems to be one of the only few times we get the justice. You understand? You get some dead, you get the rest locked up. That's the only time we seem to get justice, really. I mean, granted, these cops in Minnesota, I'm about to get to that in a minute, they got fired. And honestly, I'm quite shocked because it usually takes a lot longer. Yeah, people leaving my life already. See what I'm saying? I know y'all don't really care what I got to say, but y'all need to hear. You may not like what I'm saying, but this is the shit you need to hear. This is the shit you need to deal with. But those cops in Minnesota got fired quickly. Those of you who don't know, there's a man, his name was George Floyd, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I guess he was in his car. They thought he was drunk or high or whatever. They came up, got him out. All of a sudden, he's on the ground. This cop has his knee on his neck, applying all this pressure to the neck area and the spine. This man is begging, I can't breathe. Please let me get up. I can't breathe. I'm thirsty. Just begging, man. Begging. And the dude is just on top of him like, whatever. Dude got his hands in his pocket or he's handcuffed, whatever. Can't cause no harm. This happens more often than you think. This is 2020, but please don't get it twisted. There are issues and stories who don't make social media. And if we protest or if we riot, when we riot, we get called dogs and animals and shit. But this is the thing. When we try to be calm and peaceful and respectful, you ain't trying to hear us. But if we tear your shit up, then all of a sudden we ghetto, right? We human just like anybody else on this fucking planet, man. I don't know this man personally, but when I watched that video, and I keep telling myself I got to stop watching these videos because that shit can fuck up your mental. See, some of you worried about your mental state of mind. We got the coronavirus going around. Some of you think this shit is still a game. Now, I don't try to make fun of people's mental state of minds, but I'm about to just get so blunt right now. You might unfriend me. You might cuss me out. You might call me, cuss me out. I don't give a damn. But some of you are stressed out because you can't go get a fucking haircut or go get your nails done, your toes done, or whatever, right? I'm grateful I have a house or an apartment to lay my head in at night. I'm glad I have food to eat, okay? I'm grateful. Am I going a little insane being stuck in the house for the most part? Yeah, but I'm in my car now just to have a change of scenery. But I still try to live my life the best I can, right? But some of you are going crazy. You're getting a glimpse of what it's like to, I guess, be told no. You rant and bitch every day about being stuck in the house. At least you're not in prison. Somebody telling you when to go to bed. Somebody telling you when to wash your ass. Somebody telling you what you're going to eat, when you're going to eat it. So be thankful for what you have. Because some of us have a lot more to worry about than this damn virus. Okay? I mean, every day is something. Look at the lady in New York. This happened in Central Park. I guess the lady had her dog off the leash, right? But then the dude walked up and reminded her of the rules, and I guess she had a problem with that. And he's recording her as he's doing so, and all of a sudden she starts fussing at him, and then threatens to call the cops, which she does, and then is on the phone talking about, oh my God, this African-American man is threatening my life and my dog's life. He didn't say anything like that. Who the fuck would be that stupid to record, have it on record, and say that shit while somebody else is on the phone calling the cops, knowing that he's going to show the cops this video? Racist folks are some stupid ass people if you really think about it. Now, I'm not the smartest motherfucker in the world either, but when you try to justify these situations, those of you who say all lives matter and you care about your black friends or your friends of color, when you try to justify these things, you're kind of low-key slapping us in the face. Because if this happened to me, how many of you right now are going to sit there and try to find a reason to justify what a cop did? Y'all know me. I'm not no violent person. You know what I'm saying? I've never been to jail. I never hurt nobody. It shouldn't take somebody that you know for you to care about it or to wake up. We dying out here. I don't want to hear shit about black on black crime. White folks kill each other too. Hispanic folks kill each other. Asian folks kill each other. Everybody kills each other. But for some reason, when it's us, y'all try to find every excuse in the world to water down our frustration or water down the facts. When I walk, I gotta walk with my head on a swivel. Not because I'm afraid, but because it's like shit. They sneaking up on folks. They just come and they snuffing them. They getting them. So at least if I see it coming, if I'm going to go down, I'm going down swinging. That's just what it is. Because as an American citizen, you have a right to defend yourself from civil injustice with these cops. Look it up if you think I'm bullshitting. You have a right to resist unlawful arrest. There are so many rights we have, but when we try to exercise these rights, you think we're trying to be belligerent. You think we're trying to be disrespectful. You think we're trying to fight back. We're trying to live. Why? Because this is not a video game. We don't get to hit no damn reset button. I am tired. I am tired. We've been on this pandemic for almost 3 months. I can't remember the last time I slept more than 4 hours in one fucking night. I can't remember it. I can't. I have nightmares of being chased by cops. I have nightmares of being chased by Klansmen. Sometimes I wake up on the floor. Sometimes I wake up sweating. Sometimes I wake up screaming. Because when I see things like this that happens, the first thing I feel in my heart is, it could be me. And now I've been held at gunpoint before. I'm looking up at the barrel of that 9mm. Now I'm a strong dude, but what the fuck am I going to do with a 9mm bullet besides get shot? Was I crying? No. Was I a little nervous? Yes. Because at that moment, I'm thinking to myself, damn, is this my last few moments on this earth? Damn, what if my mom walks up and they think they're trying to hurt, or she's trying to hurt them? What if they shoot her? I get all these thoughts that race in my head. Some of you don't have to feel that shit. Some of you don't realize how great you have it. When we say white privilege, I'm not saying all white folks are rich and spoiled and all that type of things. But you can do things, you can live your life without having to worry about certain things happening to you. Yes, cops kill you too, but let's be real. We've seen the videos where you guys have weapons in your hands. You get all the opportunities in the world to put the weapons down, and they don't shoot you, they don't beat you. But goddamn it, I can reach for my wallet, and they're ready to empty a clip in me. Look at what happened in Walmart a couple of weeks ago. The dude, the brother, had the bat in his hand. And, you know, come to find out he suffers from, he's bipolar and he's a schizophrenic. Now, granted, obviously he was off his meds, but 2 cops couldn't just take down one guy with a bat. You got guns, he got a bat. And people steadily justifying that. Whenever it's us, y'all always try to find a way to justify it. I can die in this fucking car right now. If you don't know, I'm sitting there, I keep kind of looking because hell, sometimes cops see you sitting in the car and they want to assume you're up to no good. I paid for this car. I didn't steal it. I busted my ass for this car. It's not the nicest car in the world, but it's mine. And it means a lot to me. When we speak up, a lot of y'all want us to be quiet. You call me negative. I've had friends delete me. I don't care. I've had some people even reach out to my family members saying, what's wrong with him? Why is he so angry? Why is he so negative? I got some of my own family that don't even want to talk to me. But I've experienced things that no one should have to experience. The reason why you don't always see it on Facebook, and, you know, sometimes this shit happens so fast, I don't even want to reach for my phone. Because from the moment you try to reach for your phone, they can be up on either side of you or all around you, and then they thinking you're reaching for a gun. But even so, we can put the shit on Facebook or Instagram, and you still find a way to justify it. I know all white people aren't evil and racist. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't got that. That's the first thing. Or, oh, well, I'm not a racist. We can say something without necessarily meaning you're a racist. If I feel you're a racist, I'm going to call you out on it. Y'all know I don't sugarcoat nothing. So when I vent, or if I try to enlighten you on a situation, I don't need you, the first thing out your mouth, well, I'm not racist. If I thought you're racist, I don't fuck with you. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. So we living in a time, I think about, okay, my grandfather served in World War II. I've said this many times before, but yesterday was Memorial Day. My grandfather was a veteran. If he didn't survive, I wouldn't be here right now. So I'm forever grateful for you, Grandpa George. I love you, man. But I think about the stories my grandmother told me. And speaking of my grandmother, tomorrow's her birthday. She'll be 91. 91, 9 decades on this planet. So she survived. Without her surviving, I wouldn't be here. Without my mom, if she didn't survive, I wouldn't be here. So I needed people to deal with shit and go through so much for me to be here. So when I go off like this and when I go hard, I don't take it lightly, because somebody had to deal with a lot of shit for me to be here. And if I ever get to the point where I become a father, I'm going to do what I can possibly do to the best of my ability to make sure my son or my daughter, whatever I'm blessed to have, will try to be, I can't even, oh God. Whew. I want to be the best possible father I can be. I know what I overcame. I know what I still got to go through. That's just what it is. And if you care about people who don't look like you, I'm talking to anybody not black. If you care about people of color, this is the time to wake up. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a violent person. I'm not trying to incite violence, but I hope Facebook don't take this off, because they love to shut folks up. I'm not afraid. I can't continue to live in fear. I'm past that. If a cop murders an unarmed white person, I'm going to be as pissed off as I am right now as if it is a black person. I rock with everybody, but everybody don't rock with me. And I'm getting to the point I'm tired of rocking, doing all this rocking, losing sleep, hairline going back, gray hairs coming in. Sometimes having a big heart can be one of the worst things in the world, because people, they take advantage of you. They disrespect you. They take you for granted. But at the same time, no matter how much I tell myself I don't want to care anymore, something won't allow me to do that. I got a good friend of mine who I went to school with. She's a teacher now. She has a good son, smart son. I think he's 6 years old. And they went to the store, and she said that if he said, Mommy, if I put my mask on, they'll think I'm stealing. He's 6 years old. He's 6. And he knows what can possibly happen to him at the age of 6. When you're 6 years old, I don't give a damn if you're black or white or whatever, but you're not supposed to worry about shit like that. That's not my son, and I felt a piece of my heart rip. I mean, Tamir Rice was in the park playing cops and robbers with himself with a toy gun. 1.2 seconds, the cops just roll up and kill him. Didn't even give him time to put it down. But no matter what it is, no matter what people see, they always so quick to try to justify it. They try to flip it on the victim. And that's another thing. People are so quick to say, oh, we're trying to play a victim role. We're trying to look for sympathy. I don't need your sympathy. I just need you to know what the fuck we go through. It's to the point now, who knows, this video might get out. A potential employer might see it. They might not want to hire me. I don't even care anymore. Because if you're that type of employer who if somebody goes through real things and they're trying to express themselves, or they're trying to raise awareness, or they're trying to help make a change, and you want to silence that, I don't want to work for you, because all money ain't good money. I'm in the process. I want to try to break away from corporate America anyway, because I'm tired of busting my ass and not really having much to show for it. Look at this virus situation. Look at so many people out of work, can't eat right now, can't pay rent, can't pay a car note. I know a lot of y'all don't like long videos, but I really need y'all to share this for me. Get this out there. I'm aware of all the bullshit that comes with this. I've had people inbox me before, say I need to kill myself, say I need to, what else? Go fuck myself, all sorts of things, you know, but I don't care. I don't. I'm going to live my best life I possibly can by any means necessary. If I got to defend myself to try to preserve my life or my mom's life, I'm going to do it. Because I know she'd do the same for me. But I would hope there's a situation where she would never, ever have to do that. Because my mom had already fought for this country. I thank those of you who are still tuning in with me, because I'm not no punk. And when I tell you this shit means a lot to me, this issue, I dare you to find somebody who say I take this shit lightly. But I don't take this shit lightly. I don't. I'm sitting here worried about y'all kids' futures, man. I don't have kids. I would like to at least have one. But a lot of you don't realize how good you have it. I mean, nobody has it easy, but I promise you, those of you who worried about stressing out and being stuck in your apartment or your house, you think that's your biggest problem? Add a lot of shit I just said on top of that. Everybody can't bear this skin. Am I saying this is the best skin to be in the world? No, I would never say that. But at the same time, if you get in my shoes, or anybody else who looks like me, you get in our shoes, you're going to learn. You're going to have to toughen your mind up. It's not always easy, because when you try to be strong, you can break down. But I'm human. I'm not a machine, right? Machines break down. But some of y'all are in for a rude awakening. A lot of you need to have a talk with your friends and family. Tonight or soon. Seriously. Because in order to make a change, you got to raise the awareness. I don't know. It's just something in me wants to be part of the reason this shit flips and changes. Because it's got to change. It has to change. So again, I need y'all to talk with your friends and your family. Discuss this issue. A lot of you avoid racism and police brutality because it doesn't fit your typical everyday life. But if you care about me and you love me, so like some of y'all say you do, you respect me, y'all gonna have this talk with your friends and family. They need to see these videos. They need to see these documentaries. We dying out here. Knowledge is power, ladies and gentlemen. Get that power, change lives, change the world. Peace.